All right, boys and girls, Aston Elementary, welcome back. Or in this case, should I say namaste, as we are transforming Coach Brian's office into a yoga studio today. If we go to our whiteboard here, it's going to tell us exactly what's in store for us today. We are still in week one. This is our second lesson of the week. Our warm up is going to be something I call Goff Yoga. And our objective for this warm up lesson is I will be able to complete the Goff Yoga workout with Coach Brian. So that's what we're going to try to establish and accomplish today. Our activity, three hole golf, you'll find a video and a link to that. And you will be responsible for successfully building your own three-hole golf course, softball golf course. Coach Brian took the liberty of setting one up this morning. You can click on that video, see how I did, see how I fared on my own three-hole golf course, and then I'm going to turn it over to you, and you're going to be responsible for coming up and making your own course. Couple things I just want to touch on before we start our yoga unit. I keep forgetting, but if you are not following me on Instagram or Twitter, please do so. I know some of us don't have social media accounts, and that is completely fine. However, somebody in your household, like mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, your aunt, your uncles, older brother, older sister, please tell them to follow me. That way they can see all the awesome things you are doing at home and or some of your classmates and friends from Aston Elementary. All right, so some of our vocabulary that we touched on last week, we talked about stroke, the amount of throws, in our case, as we're playing softball golf, it takes to get the ball in the hole, right? The hole is our target, which is our second buzzword or vocabulary word. That's what we're aiming for. That's what we're trying to get our softball into, in the least amount of throws, because we know in golf now, the least amount of strokes is better. Tee box, that's our starting point. We talked a lot last class about pars. There are par threes, par fours, and par fives in golf. And the object, again, is to try and get the ball in par. So if it's a par three, if it's a shorter hole, the object is to try and get the ball in the hole in three shots. And if you successfully get it in two, that's even better. All right. So if you watch our next video, which is entitled Three Hole Golf, you'll learn a lot more about our vocabulary words and our new vocabulary for this week. But moving forward, again, we're going to transform my office into a yoga studio. So next time I see you, we're going to be on the floor and we're going to work on our core muscles. In golf, or in our case, softball golf, when we're throwing the ball, we use a lot of these muscles. There's a lot of twisting involved. We want to work on those and really strengthen those muscles in our core. All right, because a lot of things we do, whether we're throwing a ball, whether we're hitting a ball, whether it's with a field hockey stick, golf club, whether we're throwing a ball with a lacrosse stick, these are all things we need to work on and strengthen our core, so make us stronger. All right, so next time I see you, we'll be on the ground. All right, boys and girls, so our first exercise today is actually called a glute bridge. And if you look over here, I have our little cheat sheet already set up for us. And these are going to be the 9 exercises we do. All right, and we're going to do them for a 10 count, meaning we're going to do each one of these exercises 10 times. So what we want to do is, for our first exercise, which is called a glute bridge, you're actually going to sit on your backside. You're going to put your back on the ground. You're going to put your head all the way down. And what you want to do is you want to bring your waist to the sky. I know it's a little difficult to see, so I'm going to turn to the side here. Hopefully it's a little easier. But what you really want to do is just concentrate on bringing your chest all the way up to the sky. All right? You want to go as high as you can up in the air. You don't want to use your legs. More so, you want to use and arch your back as you go up. So that's a glute bridge. Let's do 10 of those together. See if that's any easier to see. All right, here we go. Ready? 10 together. 1. Nice work. Here we go. All the way up. 2. Good work. 3. Back down. 4. Back down. Up. 5. Back down. Up. 6. Back down. Up. 7, back down, up. 8, back down, up, 9, back down. Here we go, last one. Awesome. All right, keeping with our glute bridges, we're going to do what we call a one-leg glute bridge. All right, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to do both legs. All right, so what you want to do, again, you want to go back to that position which we were just in, the glute bridge pose. You want to lift one of your legs. Doesn't matter what leg you start with because we're going to do both. Hands down on the ground, palms down. What you're going to do is you're just going to lift up. Again, going all the way. You want to try and keep your leg straight. Don't necessarily move your leg that much. You're not lifting your leg up, as more or less you're concentrating again on bringing your chest to the sky. So here we go. I'm going to start with my right leg off the ground. Again, it doesn't matter because we're going to do both legs. Here we go. Head back, and you're going to go up. 1, nice job. Back down. Here we go. All the way up. Nice job. 2, back down. And up. Good work. 3, back up. Down. 4, up. 5, down. Up. 6, back down. Up. 7, back down. Up. 8, back down. Up. 9, back down. Here we go. Last one. Up. And back down. 10. Good work. All right, here we go. So now we have to do the opposite leg. So again, I'm going to put my left leg up in the air because I just did my right. And here we go. Palms flat on the ground, and let's go up. Up. 1, back down. Up. 2, back down. Here we go. Up. 3, back down. Up. 4, back down. Up. Back down. 5, up. Back down. 6, up. Back down. 7, up. Back down. 8, all the way up. 9, and here we go. Last one. All right, so we successfully did our glute bridges and we did our one-leg glute bridges. Now we're going to move into something I call bird dog. All right, here we go. Moving into our third exercise. This one's called bird dog. Here's how it works. We're going to be on our knees. Our hands are going to be flat on the ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right arm up, and at the same time, my left leg is going to go up and out. All right, and then we would just switch my opposite arm and my opposite leg. All right. Hopefully we got the hang of it. Here we go. Let's do 10 together. Ready? Hands flat on the ground, knees on the ground, and begin. 1, good work. All about balance here. And back down. Here we go. Good. That's 2. We're looking for 10. Switch. Nice job. That's 3. Back down. Up. All right. We got 4. Here we go. Looking for 5. We got 5. Here we go. Back down. 6. Nice work. Switch. 7. Good job. Here we go. 8. Nice work. 9. And 10. Good job. All right. So that was bird dog. All right. So in that case, we had our knees down. Now we're going to do something I call bird dog planks. So what we're going to do is we're going to be up off our knees. A lot more difficult. We want our arms straight. We almost want our back to look like a board. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lift one leg off the ground and see if you can balance and lift the opposite arm. As you can see, this one's going to be a lot more difficult. Let's try and do 10 of those on our own. All right, this one, again, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Takes a lot more focus and concentration. All right, so I'm going to put my head down. We're going to get in that pose, try and stay as flat as we can. We don't want to be all the way arched up here. We want more or less a flat, streamlined look. And here we go. Ready? So you're just going to lift one arm, one leg. Again, it doesn't matter which one you start with. Here we go. As long as it's the opposite. Ready? Here we go. Let's try it again. Whoop. And that's 1. Good job. Back down. Like I said, it's a lot more difficult. All right. So why don't we try to do 10 of those on our own? I'm going to pause the video and see how you guys fare. All right, I know the bird dog planks were a lot difficult. That's why I paused the video and gave you the opportunity to try them on your own. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you are more than welcome to do more on your own. However, we're going to move on to something I call the plank shoulder taps. So again, we're going to go back in that plank pose. Only this time we're going to take one hand off the ground and tap our opposite shoulder. So that's 1. Here we go. 2. Good job. Hands back down. 3. Back down. 4. Good job. Switch. 5. Good job. 6. Nice work. 7. 8. 9, and last one, 10. Good job. All right, so they were our plank shoulder taps. We did those on the ground. Now we're actually going to move to the wall and do the same exact thing, all right? So same thing, only we're going to lean up against the wall. We're going to rest our weight forward, and we're just going to practice taking one hand off the wall and really practice keeping our balance here. Here we go. Head forward and begin. 1. Good job. 2. Good work. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one, 10. Good work. All right, so they were wall shoulder taps. All right, for our next exercise, you're going to need something like this. I know everyone doesn't have this at your house. That's totally fine. If you have a bottom step, if you have the edge of a couch, the edge of a chair, they all do the same thing. The object is, our next exercise is called box squats. So what we're going to do is you're going to stand feet together, or I'm sorry, let's try to go shoulder width apart. Let's cross our arms, and you're just going to go down to the seated position. Now, you don't want to get comfortable here. You don't want to lounge. You don't want to really get relaxed because you're going to pop on back up. So that would be 1 as we go down and just up. Don't get too comfortable down there. That's 2. Here we go. Back up. That's 3. Back down. That's 4. Here we go. Back down and up. That's 5. Back down and up. That's 6. Back down and up. That's 7. Back down and up. That's 8. Here we go. 2 more. Back down. 9. And here we go. Last one. And pop on up. That would be 10. Nice work. All right, our next exercise is called reach back. So what you're going to do, again, you're going to go to your knees, hands on the ground, flat. What you want to do is you want to grab the side or the back of your neck. Again, you don't really want to pull on or stress on it because you can kind of get hurt here. You're just going to kind of use that as a guide. And what you really want to do, again, not putting any tension or pressure on your neck, is just look up and come back down. That's called a reach back. So I'm bringing my elbow up to the sky. And again, notice I'm not twisting or grabbing my neck, just resting my hand kind of around my ear area and on the back, and I'm bringing it back this way. So that's 1. Here we go. 2, back down. 3, back down. 4, back down. 5, back down. 6, back down. Up. And 7. And 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're not going to get off that easy because we're going to do the opposite, all right? So grab your opposite ear, opposite arm, and you're just going to point that elbow towards the sky and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work. All right, our 9th and final exercise is we're going to go into what we call tree pose, which is I'm going to bring my hands together. You can see my feet. I'm just going to take one foot, tuck it inside my knee here, and I'm just going to hold this pose. Now, when I feel comfortable and I get my balance, I'm going to actually bring my hands overhead, and we're just going to hold this pose for 10 seconds. Here we go. Feel more comfortable closing your eyes, try that. 8, 9, 10. Nice work. All right, and as always, we finish our yoga lesson with Namaste. Good job today. Hopefully you thoroughly enjoyed it. That was a workout. All right, Coach Brian got a little sweaty. Next time I see you, I'll be in my backyard talking about our 3-hole golf course lesson. All right, so be sure to tune in, click on that video as we move forward with our golf lesson. Again, this is Coach Brian signing off from not my office today, but my yoga studio.